I'm saying hello today on July the 17th from a beautiful spot in Ontario, the village of Alton. I'm in the Alton Mill, which is a wonderful industrial heritage and arts complex. And one of the roughly 30 artists that work here and sell their art here is Jennifer Pratt. Hi Jennifer, nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Please tell me a little bit about your gallery here. What is it called? And tell me about the art that you yourself create.
Well, you're in the Bartlett Gallery, and the Bartlett Gallery is owned by a gentleman who lives in Newfoundland, Mr. Wayne Bartlett, and myself and one other artist maintain this space and use it as a studio while we're here, as well as look after the paintings. I myself am an equine painter, and I focus mainly on sport horses.
It looks like this is some of your art.
Yes, yes.
Now, what medium is this created in?
I work in oils, and my main subject matter is actually commission work. I do travel quite a bit. I just got back from Sweden 2 weeks ago to do commission work there, and that was a rather exciting journey for me.
I can imagine. That's wonderful.
I have done this painting over here actually is a commission that I completed for the Canadian Olympic team, Grand Gesto.
Really?
Yes, I competed in dressage in Beijing, and yeah, so I do a lot of portraiture, and in my spare time I like to play around with a lot of color and do a lot of color studies, and then I bring it back into my portraiture. And
wonderful. That sounds like very, very exciting, particularly if you get commissions in other locations.
Yes, yeah.
That is awesome.
This work travel thing.
I can imagine. Wonderful. Can people find you on the net by any chance?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Jennifer Pratt, and my website is Jen with 2 N's, Pratt.com.
So that's P-R-A-T-T.com?
Yes, P-R-A-T-T. My blog is also quite popular, and there's a fly-down menu from my website to the blog.
To the blog.
The blog is generally more current. I tend to post to there about once or twice a week. So.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, let's have a little stroll through the gallery here. Maybe you can point out some of the pieces to me.
I'd like to point you down to this large piece down here. This is Jean-Claude Roy. He is a French-born painter, and he divides his time between France and Newfoundland. And he's quite a prolific artist. He's represented by 16 galleries between North America and Europe. Wow. And has over 6,000 paintings in private collection.
You're kidding.
Yeah, so he's very widely collected and quite notable. He is a knife painter and also yes, palette knife painter, and also a plein air painter. So if you can imagine this painting being a Newfoundland landscape, he has actually painted this outside in the elements in Newfoundland.
Really?
Yes.
So he doesn't do it in a studio. He paints it on location.
He might do some finishing in the studio, a little bit of finishing, but the majority of the work is all done
outdoor.
Yes.
Wonderful.
He has a very expressive palette. And one thing that you might notice about the work as you go through is there's always a sun figure in each painting. Sometimes it's a little bit more pronounced, and other times it's rather obscure, but there is always that figure in the painting, and even more than its signature really, that you can tell it's a Jean-Claude painting by the sun figure.
By the sun.
Yeah.
Now, what else? I see a very monumental image over here as well. That's a different artist or the same one?
No, this is Jean-Claude as well.
Yeah,
again,
it looks similar.
Yes, yeah. Very bold palette, and this is Musgrave Harbour, so this is also a Newfoundland scene.
Yeah. Yes.
French scene over here. Poppy fields. Quite popular.
Yeah.
And the color is just
amazing. Yeah. It really jumps out at you.
One thing you notice about Jean-Claude's paintings is from a distance the color pops, and then when you get up close you notice many, many different colors used within his palette.
Exactly.
So they really can be viewed, from up close and from a distance as well.
Now, what do we have here is another Jean-Claude Roy. That's obviously, I think, some sort of a European-inspired piece.
Yes, another French piece there.
Now here we have a completely different style. This is a different artist here.
This is a different artist. This is Linda Claire Grant. She is a local artist. Does a lot of portraiture, not necessarily commission type portraiture, but figurative type work.
Very interesting. Here, these are some Jean-Claude Roys again.
Yes.
Obviously, he's very popular.
Yes, we do keep
Very intense color.
Yeah, we
wow.
do keep a big, because of his demand, we keep a big inventory of his
Now, this is an unusual piece here.
Yes, this is another local artist, Kim Goddard. Again, a lot of figurative type work. She does a lot of...
These are all by Kim Goddard.
Yes.
Very interesting. Two different techniques, do you think? Or just different colors?
Well, I would believe that they're sort of similar techniques, but just utilizing a different method.
Very interesting. Well, you have some very interesting pieces here.
Thank you.
What was the website again for the gallery?
TheBartlettGallery.com.
TheBartlettGallery.com. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jen.
Thank you.